We're going to count it down from 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Alternating ZS burst. It's one. Oh no! Oh no! The Asian hung up on long bar for a springboard. Gets one more line. Things are going to get really rough, and the Asian's going to top out at 213. So Xeno's going to take game number 1. The Asian currently at 233k at 70 lines. The Asian is playing significantly higher up than Xeno is at this point. Just little misdrops here and there over on the Asian side right now. Rolling is keeping him in the game, but he's not going to be able to get anything to the right at this point. And Xeno is going to take game 2 and has a amplified T-spin. Doesn't get the long bar over to the left. Xeno transitions at 562, but it doesn't look like the Asian's going to be able to pull anything over to the left. And the Asian is going to top out at 433, so Xeno takes the game in a sweep.
So many plushies. There's the ready from Sidness. So let's not dawdle. This is game number 1, Classic Tetris League Div 1A between Sidness and Ramations. Game number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Finish to their day, or if your day is just starting and it's Friday, hope it's a good one. Oh, Ramations already with an early top out 71,000 or OBS or whatever it was, but it did cause Sidness some troubles. But what's also going to cause Sidness some troubles here is a top out with 1 point. Ramations doing what he can to survive here. Is it going to be enough? He needs something for the right, and he's going to hang at 72. No! Power here, fitting with the 90s theme, needs a lot of help here. Oh, and a couple of hangs here for Ra. This is not good. Again. Some tough placements and some pretty complicated pieces here for Ra. Beautiful burn there, but needs some help, and that long bar is not the help he needs. He needs an L or something. Now he needs a bar, and he gets one for the middle. He's fighting to survive. Can he get out of this, though? Gets that long bar, gets it over, and he's burning this down. A couple more burns here. Not wanting to put weight over the hole, but he has to. 60,000 and 10 dropping the bar. Oh, no. Ramations really up high, flirting with disaster. They've taken him out on a date, and they are coming back already. That left side, he is toast. 64,000. Sidness, unfortunately, gonna take this set. Not unfortunate for Sidness, but unfortunate for everybody else here. All right, we've got readies from both players, so we are ready to go. This is game number 1, Classic Tetris League Division 1B between Pixel Andy and Myles the Great. Turning on the lights. We'll give him a second to get back. Here we go, game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, and our players are off, and we've got the same piece sets, just a slight variation in stack. So Myles going to strike first blood with the Tetris there. Andy going to follow suit. Both players on the board with a score. While these players are stacking through 18, let me tell you a little bit about them. On the left-hand side, Hyper Tapper / Roller, playing the rolling playstyle right now. NTSC PB of 3.5 million. It's Pixel Andy. And his opponent, playing the role playstyle, also out of the United States, NTSC PB of 3 million, is Myles the Great. Myles, would be remiss if I didn't mention the team captain of the Millionaires for Classic Tetris Gauntlet, currently facing the Wavy Ones. Hopefully get to see the conclusion of that. Hope it goes farther than a sweep, but I'm sure Myles and his team would like to see the sweep there. By the way, enough about Gauntlet. Let's talk this. We are just through 30 lines here. 139 for Andy, 119 for Myles. Myles making an adjustment at the last moment, getting a good square and a long bar. Gonna fill out dependency, get a long bar, bang Tetris, 142 into the lead, slams down another one, 164. So 162. This is game number 1. I feel like I've been streaming for... Well, I have been streaming for over an hour already. We got one game in. All right. I love the internet, right? It's great. 209 for Andy, getting a long bar. A couple pieces too early, just one Mino shy of being Tetris ready. Really clever solve there from Andy. And gonna get access to that hole. Who had the long bar and adjusted to find an alternate solution here. I kind of like it. Andy at 215, Myles at 240. Myles is digging a bit here though, so he's gonna get slowed down. Just as I say that, he cleans up the board, but he has a long bar dependency and an L dependency. And opts to just take the double and transfer the well to the right side where it belongs. 265 with that Tetris for Andy into the lead. 245 for Myles. There's a long bar and bang Tetris for Myles. Gonna snatch it right back. 268. And there's another Tetris for Myles at 69 lines. Hey now, 291. 288 for Pixel Andrew. Myles knocking down another quick Tetris there. 316 to 310. There's a long bar and bang Tetris for Andy. Go to 333. Both players exchanging the lead back and forth here. So what you expect from players of this caliber.
Turn my night into day, the love you brought
And Myles stacked up, waiting for this long bar for the Tetris. Finally going to show. Bang, knocks it down. 408 apiece. Andy going to take the lead with that Tetris. Is 2 lines ahead. 431 to 408. Add a Tetris, go to 430 for Myles. We are neck and neck. I did add some more songs to my playlist too. Hopefully I get to hear some of the new ones. That of course was Lemon Squeezy, and this is Quorum. How awesome is that barbershop quartet name, by the way? Lemon Squeezy. There's bang for both players there. 479 for Andy, is 478 as we have passed the 100 line turn. But that transition to level 19 fast approaching will be happening at 130 lines. Andy knocking down a Tetris. Going to start to pull away a bit here. Getting another long bar and another Tetris. 525 to 482 for Myles. Myles is clean. Ooh, but doesn't quite get that T over. Could have actually held out for a T and done the T-spin, but not going to hold out too long. Wants to get this Tetris. And no long bar in sight here for Myles. Myles finally getting the bar. Bang Tetris. Just has 2 Tetrises left and is probably going to be digging through one of them. So not going to have that much time on level 18 to clean this up. But Andy also kind of digging here too. Both players kind of in a mess in the center of the stack. Certainly nothing dangerous, but going to slow him down. Myles into transition. 521. Andy at 559. Transitions at 583 with that Tetris. We're off to the races. 584 now for Andy. Andy waiting for this long bar for the hole in column 3. Gets the long bar. 587. Myles at 547. Gonna tuck in that L piece. And sets up a long bar dependency. Not sure he wanted to do that, but either way, he's going to have to burn that garbage away. Andy nice and clean. Level 20 for both players. 639 to 554 in favor of Pixel Andy. But Andy now getting some complicated pieces, going to have to do some burning halfway up the board. So nobody going to pull too far away here as both players trying to get their stacks under control. Andy with a little bit better placements, though. A couple of tucks there. Bang down another Tetris. 672. Myles at 586. There's Tetris for Myles. And a beautiful T-flat to get that hole in column, or row 1, solved. And a beautiful long bar flat. Missing the perfect clear by a J-piece. Getting another one. 641 to 700,000 for Pixel Andy. There's another long bar and bang Tetris for Andy. Go to 730 as we are both in level 22. And Matthew, yes, exactly. This is some world champion harmony right here. Oh, Myles. Oh, Myles. Oh, no. Oh, it's 670. Gonna top out and say, oh, man. So, Pixelandy, that Tetris, you've already were good. So, we'll give you the first barber pole, and we're moving on to game number 2. Don't forget to increment your seeds. We're going to 21. All right, let's not dawdle. We got both players ready. So here we go. Game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We've got an S, we've got an L, we've got a bar. There's the S, the L, and the bar. We've got the same pieces. Ooh, missing the T-spin for Myles. Gonna get a Tetris, but probably gonna want to clean this out. And that T gonna do it. Really smart burn there for Myles. 24,000 to 23. Myles gonna jump ahead there, but is a couple lines ahead. So nobody off to a early mess here, which is what you like to see. I'm sure both players are gonna want to ride the momentum of their previous game. Of course, Myles topping out at level 22 is certainly not what he wants to continue, so he's going to look to rebound from that. Andy going to look to propel himself with the advantage maybe here. We'll see what happens. Oh, and Andy set up for a dirty Tetris. Beautiful. Gonna get that transferred back to where it belongs. 116, getting a long bar and adding a Tetris, go to 139. 140 for Myles with that bang. Still neck and neck through 30 lines. Andy getting up a bit high, gets the long bar, bang Tetris. I say getting up a bit high. As a DAS player, that would completely freak me out, but for these rollers, it's nothing. Another long bar and banging down another one, 230 to 188. There's another bang for Andy, go to 321. Myles at 259. Myles needs to fill out that left side. Gonna get Tetris ready and knock down a quick Tetris there, 282. But Andy out in front by 40,000 points here, getting another long bar and adding to the score of 344. Starting to pull away a bit from Myles here. Myles trying not to burn, but has to burn it down. That was a stack that he was not too happy with. 286 now. For the great one, bang Tetris for Andy, go to 368. Another Tetris there from Myles and a Tetris from Andy. Ooh, and Andy not quite rolling this fast, getting that piece over as fast as we're used to seeing rollers get those pieces over. But got it over in the nick of time anyway, and he's Tetris ready once again. There's long bar, bang, knocks down. Myles gonna get a long bar to fill the dependency in the center of the stack. He needs one more burn to get Tetris ready. There's long bar, and bang, knocks it down. Both players, 460 for Andy, 381 as we've just crossed over the halfway point. Oh, and Andy with an adjustment for the Vits. So there's our first Vits of the evening. Oh, it was the first Vits we saw. Sidness could have possibly done one. But Andy kind of getting punished here for setting that up. Finally going to get the long bar, but had to burn away a Tetris worth of lines. 487. Myles with a complicated stack here. Gets a Tetris, but has some cheese in the center of his stack he's going to need to work through. And we are just approaching 100 lines now, so Definitely want to get this board in order before that transition to level 19. Beautiful L piece there for Myles. Just needs one more burn now. And gets a long bar for the triple. May opt to play on row 1 to keep this efficiency up. And Andy with a missed rotation of the T. Gonna have to clean that up and slow him down just a tad bit. Probably holding out for a bar. Yep, gonna wait for the bar and set up another long bar dependency. Gonna be only worth a double when it comes. There it is. $561 now for Andy. $469. Hey now times 4 for Myles the Great. There's a long bar and bang Tetris for Myles. Myles kind of holding out for this J piece. J's taking its sweet time to arrive. Going to force another J dependency and turn it into a long bar dependency. Meanwhile, Andy going to transition 635 to 520. Myles has a nice clean board now, though, and a missed rotation of the J. And opts to fill the dependency. Knows that one burned line brings him into transition. And going to burn up high. Needs another J piece. Turns it into an LJ. Neither one come. There's the L finally. Myles still continuing to dig here. 525. Andy with a nice clean board. 671. And Myles is toast. 525. Throws his hand in the air. Says, can't believe it. We'll award Andy his second point. And it's now match point for the roller on the left. We'll increment our seed once again. We were on 21. We're going to 32. Myles is ready. Andy's ready. Let's not dawdle. This is a pivotal game number 3. Can Andy sweep Myles, or will Myles start clawing his way back from a decider? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And yep, we are still on the same pieces there. And Myles going to strike first blood with the Tetris, but kind of has a messy board. Needs an L piece. And a T would also be great. But going to get some better pieces there and get it filled out. 24,000. Andy at 28. Very dry to see. And Myles not getting that J over. So he's going to be burning up high, and he needs 2 long bars. He's going to get 1. That burns a double. There's another long bar for some relief. Andy also digging here halfway up the board. Gonna get a Tetris and bring this down to a more manageable position. Myles is Tetris ready, way up top. Gonna just plug it in, not gonna hold out. Knows there's too much at stake as this is match point for Andy. Myles would absolutely love a J piece here. Gonna get a long bar, that'll have to work. Myles finally going to get that Tetris well. Andy going to knock down a dirty Tetris there, go to 85. Myles at 64. Myles has cleaned up the board, filled out the stack. He is ready to score if the long bar comes. It's been a pretty nasty seed for both of these players. Both appear to be having a slight bit of trouble with it. $68,000 for Myles, playing 112 for Andy. Myles clean, Andy burning. There's a long bar, bang Tetris for Myles. Gonna get Tetris ready once again. And Andy could be going for a column 6. Is set up for it. I guess that's column 7. I can barely count to 4. Why am I trying to count to 10? Bang Tetris. 136 for Andy. 137 for Myles. Getting a long bar. Bang Tetris into the lead. 161. But Andy gonna counter right back with a column 7 Tetris. Or maybe that was column 8. I don't know. Again, count to 10 moment. Myles knocks down another quick one. Andy is clean and set up. And there's a column 10 Tetris. I know that one. 184 to 185. We are still neck and neck. Simul bangerang. That's what you like to see. 208, 207. Nice tucks there for Andy. Andy remaining clean. Myles having to do just a single burn. Gonna burn away 3 lines, get that Tetris well back open. And 1 Mino shy. Of course, the long bar is gonna arrive. There's a long bar for the Tetris. Back-to-back bars for back-to-back scores for Myles. Andy going to use that long bar to fill in the Vits. Now needs another long bar for the center. Gets back. There's the back-to-back bars for Andy. Going to use one of them for a score. And there's another one. 302 to 267. 80 lines for both players. Still a very close match here. Myles going to knock down another quick Tetris there. Go to 313. Andy at 326. 336 now for Myles. Starting to catch up, but is way ahead in lines here. 95 lines to Andy being on 88. Gets a long bar bang Tetris. Andy at 372. Nice chorion adjustment there for Andy. Holding up for this long bar. Myles, nice tuck, long bar bang, knocks down the Tetris, as does Andy. Gonna get another one and go to 418,000. Myles at 383. Both players now across 100 lines. Nice couple of burns there for Myles. Has the Tetris well open. Does have that hole that he's going to try to deal with now. And of course, the long bar comes. I know this is the same piece sets, but RNG still toying with these players. Ooh, Myles getting a misdrop there with that L piece. That's a certified roller moment if I've ever seen one. 394 for Myles, getting access to these holes and bringing the stack down. Gets a long bar, bang, knocks down that Tetris. Goes to 420, hey now, to 511 in favor of Pixel Andy. Myles going to transition with the next line here. So kind of sneaking up on Myles as he's been burning quite a bit of lines. Andy going to slam down another Tetris. Has 2 more to give. And Myles going to transition 424. Get a center well Tetris 448. He's off and running. 557 for Andy. Still has 2 lines until that transition. And Myles making it to level 20 here. So nice and low. Clean stack. Just a couple Minos shy of being Tetris ready. Gets Tetris ready. Forces a hole though. Andy is nice and clean into transition. He is at 605. Myles knocks down a quick Tetris there. Go to 486. About a 200,000 point lead here for Andy. But now Andy getting a couple of complicated pieces. Going to take the triple to bring this down. 621. But has a lot of holes. So going to have to deal with those. Myles just with a delayed burn here. Gets it cleaned up. And now Myles in command of the board here. 521, starting to catch up to Pixel Andy. But Andy going to go for another center well Tetris. This one's in column 8. There's a long bar and bang, knocks it down. 656 to 549. Both players level 22. Bang Tetris for Myles, go to 577. Starting to catch up here. There's a long bar. Bang Tetris for Myles. Go to 609. Andy at 686. Getting another center well Tetris. Get your bingo cards out, everybody. Andy is taking Tetrises wherever he can get it. And now we've got a little bit of buffering here on Myles' side, but he's back and we're seeing the pieces drop. Give him a quick refresh. We go 641 for Myles, 726, and a center well Tetris for Andy. If you don't have a bingo by now, you haven't been paying attention. Andy has pretty much scored a Tetris in every well so far. Nice clean stacks all around. Myles doing a quick delayed burn, getting a long bar. Bang Tetris, 705. Andy at 761. Both players level 24. Now Myles into level 25. We'll hit level 26 after the next Tetris here. 737. There's a long bar. Bang Tetris for Andy. Go to 823. Myles into level 26 at 769. There's another Tetris for Andy. 856, 769 for Myles. Myles holding out, gets the long bar. Getting a bit dangerous here. Going to take a double and another double to burn this away. And Myles' stream died, so keep playing, Myles. And Andy, oh no, with the T-piece misdrop here. It's going to need to recover. Needs a long bar. Going to use the J-piece instead. A couple of J's going to work out in his favor. Myles is back. 868 for Andy, 879 for Myles. Myles level 28, Andy level 8 or level 27. Imagine level 872. That'd be ridiculous. And Andy is burning now. Myles at 881. There's a long bar. Bang Tetris for Andy. Go to 920. Myles still at 881 with a Z piece floating in the air. There's a long bar. Bang Tetris for Andy. 956 into level 29. Needing a couple of pieces to get the well open. Would love a long bar. Going to use a couple of flat burns instead. Get access to the hole. There's Tetris readiness. There's a long bar. Dirty Tetris A01. And let's give Myles another refresh here as Andy is stacking. And Myles is offline A14. I'll make it A15, level 31. Okay, A23. Who could be setting up? Is set up for a Dirty Tetris. Gets it on row 2. A65 for Andy. I wish we knew where Myles was, but Myles is probably still going. Don't see anything in the chat from him. There, he's back, and he is done at 893. So Andy gonna sweep Myles the Great, B24, and play this out while I award these points and report this. We'll award our point to the victor. GG's all around. Thank you guys so much for coming out and playing. We will see Myles in just a moment. And we'll be right back.
Down, it's never dark when she's around. Well, she's so affectionate, and I'll say this, that when she kisses me, I sure stay kissed. Cause when my sugar walks down the street, the little birdies go tweet, tweet, birdies go tweet, tweet, birdies start singing. My sugar walks down the street every day. She goes walking down the street every day. Down the street every day.
Thanks, Andy. I appreciate that. And Dog saying, give me 10 minutes. That's fine. It'll take me a couple minutes to sign this up, so whenever you can get on.
see the deepness of the sea. I see the deepness of the land. The love I feel, you feel for me. Autumn comes, summer dies. I see the passing of the years in your eyes. And when we part, there'll be no tears, no goodbyes. I'll just look into your eyes.
All right, Rhubarb is live. Just waiting on Dog. Dog saying he needed about 10 minutes, so hopefully you're not all waiting that long, but Dog doing his very best to give Sasha some more warm-up time, right? Hash brown should be eaten, Sasha? Is that right? Yeah, now that you have got the thought of a hash brown in my brain, I'm hungry. And I'm trying to think of what I want to do for for dinner. Wow, see, now I've got breakfast on the mind. So I'm thinking maybe I actually I make hash browns and I eat them. Because hash browns are good.
It's a slice of heaven with a jazzy kind of spice way down yonder in New Orleans. That's in the land of dreamy scenes. There's a Garden of Eden. Well, that's what I mean. Creole babies with flashing eyes, softly whisper with tender sighs. Stop. Oh, won't you give your lady fair just a little smile? Stop. You bet your life you'll linger there just a little while. There is heaven right here on earth with those beautiful queens way down yonder in New Orleans. Way down in New Orleans. Now when you hear that jazzy rhythm and that melody is swinging, when you start to tap on your feet to a Dixieland beat, well, that's New Orleans. And when that horn starts blowing, wow, clarinet is moaning. When you swear that you're floating on air, then you come back down without a care. That ain't heaven, that's New Orleans, the land of dreamy scenes. Why don't you stop? Give your pretty lady fair a little smile. You gotta stop.
Just refreshing Dog. All right, Dog is live. We have a dog. No, we don't. I lied. It looked like we did for a moment. I got the spinning black wheel. Let's see if we can get through at least one game without tech issues. That'd be cool.
In the good old summertime, down by the beautiful deep blue sea.
There's that Rumble on the Prairie event that I mentioned earlier. Coming up March 10th, 11th, and 12th with the main event happening. We'll see one of our players next at that event, hopefully. I had a chance to meet Rhubarb for the very first time there, and I have to say, you know, I had no idea who Vicious Rhubarb was, and he said, you know what, let me just play on the nest that you brought, Colin. I will go ahead and put a max out on it so that you know that there's nothing wrong with your box. It's just you not being able to play the game. And he did that. Oh. We can watch Rhubarb warm up on some 29 while we're waiting. And Sam Fitch, welcome in, rating with a party of 8, finishing the 24-hour stream, no doubt. Welcome in, you absolute monster. That is an amazing feat, Sam, that you played for 24 straight hours. Definitely de-rusting. I popped in. You didn't see me. I didn't mention anything, but I popped in a couple of times, and yeah. You've got the stuff, man. Thank you so much for the party of 8. Keeping the party going over here at Classic Tetris League. You've got Colin, a.k.a. the Barbershopper, hosting matches. Can you believe that? We'll go take a well-deserved nap. For sure. And dog is live. Woohoo! We've got a dog. We've got a timer. We just need a face. Yep, I got you, dog. And okay, we've got a bit of dog here. There we go. In the top right corner. Tiny little cam window. Jeez. Stretch this out as best I can. All right, we've got dog. Well, at least we've got his hands, and we've got Vicious Rhubarb. So if you two gentlemen would let me know if you guys would prefer to do the 39 halt or the 39 double kill screen, so we can get that out of the way, as well as if you guys wanted to do same piece sets. Thanks, Tecmo Superboob. Appreciate that. Yeah, put a new ad in, or a new source in for CTL. Figured I was on the main channel. Should probably do a little bit of be a little extra since I'm extra anyway. Double kill screen, same piece sets is the call for Rhubarb. Just need dog to confirm that. Took me a minute to be like, DKS SPS. Like, if you weren't in the scene and you had no idea what that meant. Ready for seed, says dog playing Tetris. There it is. 0 Foxtrot 4871. And it looks like our players are going to opt with the double kill screen. I need to get this tournament cartridge. Wow, look at Rhubarb over here. Nice stacking here on 29. Banging down Tetrises.
Up so early in the
All right, we've got readies from both players. There's a good luck from Vicious Rhubarb. Here we go. Game number 1, Classic Tetris League Div 1B between Dog and Rhubarb.